Paul Pierce co-host Azar goes off on white women, claiming they are a massive influence to America, and all they do is ruin your life and want your money. And she urges black men to stop messing with them. Oh yes, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get right into it, man. Without further ado, let's get into the clip. I came across the caption. I said, why not do a reaction to it with y'all? We could do it together, man. Let's see what they talking about. Haven't watched this yet, so let's see what's going on.
You started the movement in the hashtag of Black Men Don't Cheat.
Yeah.
And so
that's what I'm talking about.
We
right, we don't.
So let's get into this. And then you said something that I love. You said, but if your woman is white, you could cheat.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Let's get into why is if they're white, you could cheat?
Because as a white woman, you shouldn't be in a black man business like that.
Oh.
Come on now, hold on.
Period. But what if y'all together? They can't be. You just together. Like
they can't be.
Like that's the relationship. Like hold on.
So,
this is my girl, and she a white lady. She can't go through your phone. She can't ask you.
Why are you doing that? She really saying you don't trust me, and I'm a black man. What other reason do you have not to trust me other?
I'm a firm believer is going through them phones in a relationship. If somebody don't let you go in your phone in a relationship, cut them to the curb. Because what you got to hide? What you got to hide? It ain't about me trusting you. You know, what you got to hide? Well, it is about me trusting you because I only want to go through that phone if I feel a trust is broken and a pattern is off. Now, just going through phones willy-nilly for no apparent reason, that's bad. But if you got an inkling of something because a pattern is off, something's not adding up, and you got a hunch, go through that goddamn phone.
Then I'm black.
Ooh, that's some shit.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
So would that be the reason why black men date white women more?
No, I saw that.
You saw his clip because I wanted to ask. What was your thoughts?
What you think? Why do like now?
Why
so the question was more like athletes. She asked.
I asked him about
players,
the athletes, but in general, why do black men date white women? In your opinion, just be honest. Is it because they're more easy?
Let
and
I say that. How you gonna say they more easy?
I'm asking. I say quote unquote.
It's a lot of different reasons.
Okay.
I think this is just my opinion.
Okay.
Right, no doubt.
These just like my observations and the things that I've seen.
Okay.
White women make themselves more available.
In what ways?
They be around. They show up.
Yeah.
They know where the athlete's gonna be at.
Right.
I have heard
They
that.
pop and
All right, let me back this up and see what he was saying at first. Let me back this up real quick because he said something about you not trust me because I'm black.
reason do you have not to trust me other than I'm black?
Okay.
I say that.
How you gonna say they more easy?
I'm asking. I say quote unquote.
It's a lot of different reasons.
Okay.
I think this is just my opinion.
Okay.
Right, no doubt.
These just like my observations and the things that I've seen.
Okay.
White women make themselves more available.
In what ways?
They be around. They show up.
Yeah.
They know where the athlete's gonna be at.
Right.
I have heard
They
that.
pop. And then with the athletes and all that shit, like you got to keep in mind, it's like tiers to the like college and then like the professional and shit like that. They hang around they linger.
That's
They'll
what Too
sit there.
Short said
They'll watch
yesterday.
you strike out all night, and it don't affect your chances with them or nothing. They want to be down.
I mean, I think they get with white girls because a lot of these athletes now today are mixed race, you know. Okay, now are we talking about athletes or are we just talking about black men in general? Now I'm gonna give y'all two answers. As far as the athletes go, a lot of these athletes are mixed race and they're going to predominantly white schools a lot of times. So if they go into predominantly white schools, a lot of times they're going to be around predominantly a lot of white women. So, you know, the ratio of white women to black women, they're going to be a lot of white women, you know, coming up to them, you know, as opposed to black women coming up to me. And I think white women, they have no problem with coming up to a man and, you know, trying to get to know him and trying to date him or whatnot, especially if he's on a path to success. So I can kind of agree with him, but I also just think that white women are culturally more submissive. I think that white women are uh it's just a lot of things that a white woman, you know, have traits about that a lot of black women, you know, might not have traits about. You know, it's like I'm not saying all black women don't have the traits of white women, but a large majority. Why am I gonna say a majority? A large percentage, you know, don't have the traits, and the traits mean, you know, uh, letting the man lead, goddamn, not being in competition, goddamn, not trying to be combative, submissive, you know, just worry about the kids, not trying to be a boss babe and all this and all that. But one thing a white woman will do, she will divorce you and get that damn money. And I think that's something that all women would do, you know. So I think a lot of men just go ahead on and say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead on and mess with the white woman. Now, me personally, I'm messing with a black woman. I'm just messing with a black woman that's not going to carry herself to the negative stereotypes of black women, you know. But I just think that's the simple reason, you know. And a lot of guys do it for this. It's their fetish. It's probably their preference. I think a lot of guys do it because it's probably like a status thing. They probably feel more on a pedestal by marrying a white woman, you know, and they want their kids to be biracial. I think a lot of that stuff, what a lot of men is self-hate, you know. Um, and I just think that, you know, I just wish culturally our black women were raised up the same way a lot of the other communities women are raised up, you know. I think it'll be much easier for it to date out here. Now, don't get me wrong, the same dating problems that we have in our community, black people, you know, white people, Asian people, Mexicans, we all share these things the same. But I just think in the black community, I think it's more of abundance of us having a gender war, you know.
So they make themselves more available to the shit as opposed to playing hard to get, act like you don't know this motherfucker. They be knowing. They know the stats.
But I'm gonna say this, and I really want everyone to hear me when I say this right now, though.
Uh-oh.
Listen to this, though. I want black men to learn and really do better, because one thing about these white women is as soon as they don't get their way or something rubs them the wrong way, you are an N-word hard ER. And that's the truth. You'll be that anyway, but you really gonna be that, and they gonna take you to court and take everything you have, because unfortunately, although black women are powerful and are feminine and are divine, just how we are as women, we're so powerful, but white women are powerful in America. And when they say something, it's going to make a difference in the community, unfortunately. And y'all keep messing with these white women.
Who is y'all? You ain't never seen me with no white woman.
But I haven't even seen Paul with a white woman. I'm just saying black men do this. And then when they're coming down and they have their downfall with these women, they want to run to the black women for support. And it's like, no, at the end of the day, black women are the most loyal statistically to their own men. And people could say I'm not black or whatever it is, but I date black men. And also, to your point, black men don't cheat. Every black man I've been with have cheated.
That sounds like a personal problem.
How is that my problem?
Wait. What are you doing that's making these men cheat on you?
So this is where I
probably don't let them talk and get all angry and shit and be accusing them of being with white women.
See what I'm saying? He basically saying the same thing that I was saying a lot of the stereotypes are for our women, you know, in a nutshell.
Yeah, you projected on me and I just got here. I'm a guest. I can definitely see why motherfuckers cheating on you.
Wow.
Yeah, you got it. Your imagination runs. Wow.
So wow.
That part.
No.
And it's crazy because I thought she was like Indian or something. But I don't think that people shouldn't date who they want to date. If you like a white woman, if that's your preference, by all means, date who you want to date. Be happy with who you want to be with in your own skin, you know. But I will say this. I think that any woman, when they get mad, they'll take you to the cleaners. I think that any woman, when they get mad, they'll call you out of a name. You know, I don't think that's just, oh, well, only to a white woman, only to a Mexican woman. And then she says something about, oh, we most loyal to our race. We date black men. I think that's because black men are just at the top of the totem pole with men that are most seeked out to date. You know, is no different than, oh, well, these women don't date uh Indian men because what? Indian men are the least, attractive men to date when it comes to women. Like, I think it's either Indian or Asian. I think it's in Indian or Asian. So it's reasons for that. You know, but I mean, shit, man. I just think that when she's talking about these white women as so much influence and what they say is gonna, has an effect. I think she's talking about liberal white women. I ain't about to get all into politics and all the things of that nature, but a lot of people feel like a liberal white woman has, a big hold on what America future is, and they have a big hold on feminism and pushing certain agendas. So I just want to let everybody else put their two cents in the comment section, man. What do y'all believe? Are you more on the long sides of what she's saying, or you more on the long sides what Carlo Mina's saying? Do black men don't cheat? And on top of that, if he did cheat, was it the woman's fault? And on top of that, if he's with a white woman, is he allowed to cheat? Let me know down in the comment section, man. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, what you waiting on? Until next time, I'm out.